Okay, so this is the warehouse where all of our produce arrives on a daily basis. Everything gets separated, it's checked for quality, and then we pack everything and put it into the boxes before it gets sent out to the customers.
What's the logic in this country trying to grow its own food? To the outsider it seems a bit crazy.
I think every country has to have a food supply. You know, it's crucial for them to have food supply, whether it's in the middle of the desert or whether it's in a European country. And the UAE has become very aware of that. And a lot of the vegetables that you see here are grown inside greenhouses where the temperature's controlled. It still limits the variety, but a lot more can be grown throughout the region. As we're growing as a business, we need to have more supply, so we are looking at organic farms a little bit further afield in regional areas.
But does that not kind of defeat the object? Because people think organic, they think local, they think good for the environment, a lower carbon footprint. If you then start flying tomatoes in from Jordan or oranges from Egypt, what's the point?
If you can't get supply here, you have to look further afield, and rather going to the other side of the world, it's better to go as close as you can to another source.
You've also run a market stall, a farmer's market, and this is where people first started buying these boxes of fruit and vegetables. Is it purely marketing for the delivery? Is the home delivery business where you really make your money?
There's a lot of people who miss the market scene in their home countries, so they like coming to the markets to kind of have that familiarity. It's a great place to showcase all of the beautiful fruits and vegetables. We built relationships with our customers, and it enabled us to understand the demand in the market for local organic produce.
So who is it that you're targeting? You mentioned expats. Is that who makes up the bulk of your customers?
Yes, so at the moment expats do make up around 90% of our customers, but the local Emirati is certainly an area that we're reaching out to communicate more to them, and let them know that they can buy directly through us from the farms rather than going to the big supermarkets to buy. The whole concept of Ripe is that we are making it easy for you to come and buy the produce.
And you say you're targeting the local Emirati community. Why does that make sense for your business?
They buy in bigger volumes, but it's their country. So if anybody's going to support the local agriculture and support, the food supply within the region, it would be Emiratis.
Okay, well, it looks like some of your deliveries have just arrived, so we'll let them get on with it. And let's go and have a look at the shop which you've set up, which is also part of your business.
Everything in the shop has been grown in UAE farms, so we don't have any fresh items here that are outside the country.
How do these prices compare to what you'd pay in the supermarket? We've got some of the produce here. We've got a bag of peppers. They are 15 dirhams, which is about $4, and that seems quite expensive.
It is if it was non-organic, but if you compare to organic items, it's very reasonable. Obviously, we don't have any extra cost of air freighting or storage. Everything comes direct here, so we do try to keep our costs to a minimum.
How is something in this region classified as organic? Is there an issue of what some people call organic here is different from what would be accepted as organic in other parts of the world?
All certifications for organic vary, but they all stick to the same principles of nothing added to the fruit or vegetables to change the natural position of them.